Hello my friends and welcome back to Spartan Builds. I am Spartan and I will be your host as I am in every single episode. It's never gonna change. My friends, no, it's me. It's always me. It's Spartan. We were busy. In the last episode, I did a whole lot. I built this massive cathedral-esque library, and since then, I have done a lot more. Now, I did do a lot of stuff in the library, but before I show you that, I need to tell you something. It's been about 2 weeks since I last recorded anything. Hopefully it doesn't feel that way to you guys. Hopefully I'm still, getting a video out to you roughly once a week. Anyway, in that time I had a lot of technical computer issues. I hate technology. I don't understand it. I could play though. I just couldn't record. And because of that, I may or may not have built a little thing. So at the beginning of the last episode, I told you guys about my procrastination and I built a bit of a path here that connected us to this walkway, this bridge here. Well, I've now built something at that path and it is this beautiful little house. I think the pink roof works better with the calcite and the diorite combination compared to that over there, which is a birch and oak combination. I think this is slightly nicer. It's nothing fancy. It's not a special building. It is just something that has a door and a bed in for me to sleep, and I can kind of get down here and access my farms. Although, that's not really true because I still can't do much in terms of them. It looks like that guy is standing on top of something he shouldn't be. Looks like he's taller than this one. Anyway, yeah, I did that in between episodes. Now, aside from building that little house, last episode we ended off, I believe, here, or maybe here, and I still had a couple of librarians to put in. Well, I didn't just do that. No, every single, I repeat, every single librarian in this building is new. I replaced them all. Yes, I am crazy. It took me the better part of a week to do that. But now, my friends, I have every single enchantment. I think. I made a spreadsheet with a tick list and everything, and I think I double checked it. But, this took so long. My friends, I went crazy. I hate librarians. I hate villagers so much. I think that I have every single librarian that I could possibly need, with every single enchantment in Minecraft available and at my disposal. And it took me a really long time to get it. Additionally, I kind of have something over here that I think everyone needs to just be aware of. These are the rejects, the librarians that I don't want and the librarians that no one else would ever want. These are the pathetic things, the librarians such as the one from the last video that had 2 channeling enchanted books. And that is it. Now my friends, what do you do with all of these rejected librarians? There is only one thing you can do. Cover your eyes, my friends, you're not supposed to see this. Well, now that we've gotten mass murder off the table for the day, thank you for attending that. Your ears in this situation were greatly appreciated, my friends. Thank you. We need to get on to what we're doing today, and in order to do that we need to know what we're doing in the next episode. Not today, next week. And that is fighting the dragon. It's time, my friends. I have to fight the dragon. I want an elytra and I want shulker boxes and I want them now. Next episode. So this episode we're going to spend some time getting ready. We're gonna do some re-enchanting of armor because the armor I now have that I'm currently wearing, not that great. And we're even gonna find the stronghold and the end gateway portal thingamajig and prepare ourselves, you know, get some gear and resources and things. And we're going to do a bit of nether digging and tunneling and so on to make it easy to get back there should we need to. First things first, my friends, I have a fair bit of diamonds at my disposal right now. I think I'm going to make a full, fresh set of the stuff. And if you look at my levels, I have more than enough to do a little bit of old school enchanting, and then we can supplement whatever we don't get with our new infinite supply of every single enchantment in the game. Now, while I quickly go about getting some books with which to trade with my librarians, because you need to give them a book to get an enchanted book. Anyway, I want to talk about the latest snapshot that just released for Minecraft 1.20.2. Now, in that snapshot, there is a feature, an experimental feature that you can activate that rebalances villager trading, which I'm all for. I'm definitely keen for some rebalancing of librarian trades, primarily. But not only does it remove a great number of enchantments like the crossbows, the fishing rods, and the tridents, you can't get their enchantments from librarians at all if you activate that feature anymore. It also biome locks certain enchantments, which sounds fascinating and I really like the prospect of it. But we just did all of this work to get our librarians here in one place, in the same place, and get every enchantment available from them. I mean, that would ruin all of this work. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. What do you think about that villager rebalance? If you haven't heard of it, go look at Exuma or Waddles or anyone who does these snapshots. Go have a look at that and then come back here, please. Come back here and let me know down in the comments what you think about the villager trade rebalance thing. I think it's fascinating, but it's gonna break so many trading halls. Okay, let me talk you through what I've got going before I put anything on anything. Let's start at the top, right? Boots. You definitely need unbreaking and mending. Well, you need unbreaking and mending on all of these things except for the bow, and we'll get to the bow. So it already has unbreaking, I've got mending. We need depth strider to swim faster, we need feather falling not to die when we fall off of things, and then protection 4, right? I'm going to be putting protection 4 on 3 of my pieces of armor, because that's how much they stack, apparently. Please correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments, but I think it only stacks up to 3, which means your 4th armor piece you can use for something else, which is fine, given that, you know, I'm going to be wearing an elytra probably after the next episode. Helmet, we need aqua affinity to be able to breathe long. No, actually, aqua affinity makes us mine faster. That one, then mending and unbreaking, protection 4 again, and respiration to breathe longer underwater. Chest plate, not so much. We've got unbreaking and mending, and then for the chest plate, I'm gonna go fire protection, because I want protection to stack all the way. Hence my leggings getting protection 4, mending and unbreaking. So my chest plate's going to be the bonus one, and fire protection I feel might become handy later in this video. As for my weapons and tools, my axe still needs smite. I always put smite on an axe so that I can put sharpness on a sword. My sword still needs sweeping edge, so I've got that too. I've also made a bow ready to go for us. Flame is handy to have on their infinity. That's why you don't put mending on a bow. My friends, if you've got unbreaking 3, which I have here, on a bow, you have thousands of arrow shots before it breaks. Don't put mending on a bow, put infinity on it. Then I've got punch to make sure that those creepy boys stay far away from me, and power 5 to make sure it does maximum damage. Now I need to ruin some of my anvils, and hopefully I have enough levels for all of this, because I need to combine every single one of these things and just make ourselves the most awesome set of diamond armor. I have 3 more books that I need to put on, and I ran out of levels. Can you guys believe it? So I'm just gonna grab some of this stuff. By the way, this melon farm is working a whole lot slower than the pumpkin one. Just saying, you know? I am 1 level short from finishing the bow. 2, actually, because the bow needs a name. All of my weapons... Okay, 3 levels short. My sword doesn't have a name. And with that, I think we have ourselves fully kitted for this fight, my friends. That is a sword named Fluffy Bunny. Because everyone has a magical weapon named Doomslayer or Orc Killer, but imagine being killed by something named Fluffy Bunny. I like that a lot more. And we have a bow named Wishful Thinking, because I suck at bows and it is wishful thinking that I'm going to be at all useful using this thing, but those are 2 excellent weapons. I've got a fully kitted out, for the most part, set of armor. All we need to make these things fully enchanted is Soul Speed on the boots and Swift Sneak on the leggings, and those will happen somewhere down the line in the future. They are not critical for that dragon fight. As for the rest of my main gear, now these are all primary things, they're not the backup gear I have in the chest. Soft Paws, my Silk Touch pickaxe, Gold Digger, my Fortune pickaxe, like and subscribe, my shovel that actually needs another efficiency enchantment. I've got Chop Chop, my wood collector, with Smite to kill all the zombos, and I've got Santa because, well, ho ho ho. I'll see myself out, thank you. And by doing that, we now have the full set. I'm gonna go ahead and throw off these. Yes, I know I am losing that beautiful, fantastic armor trim. My friends, once we have an elytra, I plan on finding the perfect armor trims. Probably not all of them, because I'm not that crazy yet. My friends, I'm not that crazy yet. But the perfect ones. And we will make the most beautiful set of armor, but that will only happen once I have netherite as well. So hold on to that. For now, we're gonna look a little plain. I know it sucks, it's boring. It has to be done. It has to be done. And we will keep it in our little starter house with our first set of iron armor as a memory. Someday when I build a very big mansion fancy thing for myself to live in, I might move these 2 armor sets into there, because they hold a very special place in my heart and on my heart, because they literally prevented arrows and things from piercing my heart. Now, in order to get going, we need to find the stronghold, and for that we need a mob job. We need ender pearls. It is one of the mob jobs I have yet to encounter, yet to find. I haven't killed any endermen at all. I'm pretty sure. Wait. Where's E? E... Is it not alphabetical? Could have sworn it was alphabetical. I guess it's not here because I haven't killed it yet? Yeah, that's gotta be it. No Enderman appears in this list because I haven't killed any Enderman yet. That's a problem, because I need the things that they drop. However, there is another way to get ender pearls in this game, my friends. It does unfortunately require of me to do a little bit more work with villagers. Hopefully only 1, if I'm not mistaken. So we're gonna drop him over here and we're going to let him become a cleric. Yes, I need this. That's actually quite nice. You can buy redstone from clerics. We need to level up this cleric a couple of times until he offers us that. The Ender Pearl trade. Much easier. Much easier to get than to try and hunt down Endermen, who, by the way, hit really damn hard. So let's grab some of those. My friend, let's get you to master just to see what you got. Potions of experience. Not bad. Not bad. But it's the ender pearls I want, and I'd like to have a couple more than just the 12. Sir, if you would be so kind as to refresh your trades. What time is it? Oh, yeah, no, he's not gonna do that. It's nighttime. It is then with this stuff that I can combine them with some blaze powder and we can make Eyes of Ender. And those are what we need to find the stronghold and the end fortress portal thingamajig. However, I'm gonna need a lot more than just 6, and I'm gonna need some obsidian, which I don't have any. Okay, well, we gotta fix that real quick. The perfect excuse to come over here and get rid of this little lava lake that has honestly been bothering me since day 1 of this Let's Play. And now you can't even tell that there ever was a lava lake here. Fantastic. And it's left me with 48 bits of obsidian, which should be plenty for today's endeavors, as well as a lot of lava buckets. I've got lava buckets out the wazoo at the moment, so that's fantastic. So what I can do with all of this obsidian now, and some Eyes of Ender, is I can craft a couple of Ender chests, and this is going to essentially double my inventory. I can plop one down somewhere. I don't really know where I want to put an Ender chest, now that I think about it. Yeah, the storage room ain't designed the greatest with Ender chests in mind. Let's go ahead and plop one over there. I'll eventually make another one for the other side, but for now, this will do, and that lets me store stuff in there. So let's go ahead, just as an example, I'll throw the Ender pearls in there. Now I can run over here, I can plop down this Ender chest, and I can still get the Ender pearls out of it. So it's fantastic. I just have to throw stuff in it, and then remember to pick this up with a Silk Touch pickaxe, and I can put it down anywhere I want and have access to whatever I put inside of it. Glorious, fantastic. It did just consume 2 of my Eyes of Ender though, and I'd like to have about all of these Ender pearls converted into those. Unfortunately, that does mean that I need to combine those Ender pearls with more blaze powder, and well, I don't got any of that. So the only thing that's left is to head back into the Nether and get some more. But my friends, I don't want to be seen going through this pathetic Nether portal anymore. I think we're gonna spend a little bit of time. Not a whole lot, because this episode might become a little long, given that I still haven't left for the stronghold. We're gonna spend a little bit of time. We're gonna roll a time lapse, and my friends, I'm gonna decorate this area out here a little bit and get ourselves a fantastic little early game Nether portal built right here. Just building that took a lot longer than I thought it would. And I have to admit something to you all. It's been probably about a week since I last recorded that, since I built up this space, but I'm very happy with it. I like it. It is grand. I've spent some time walking through it, several instances of actually just walking through this space, and I like it. It doesn't necessarily shout cemetery though, which I don't know if that's a good thing. Let me know down in the comments, do you guys think I should have made it darker, more gloomy? Which I can probably do. I can add a couple more little mausoleums in, I can make the canopy a bit denser, I can also try and use birch leaves instead of all of this oak to try and get it to be a bit more bland, dreary, maybe even acacia leaves. I think acacia leaves are kind of bland and dreary as well. Anyway, I've got a couple of these tombstones, and we have our mausoleum here in the back, which I'm thinking we're about ready to try. Now, the original portal was situated here-ish. I don't know if that one is too far away. It might want to generate a new portal, but maybe not. So let's see. I've got obsidian, and I've got my flint and steel that I'm taking with me. Just in case I need to make a new portal, I've got a golden helmet, which I'm going to throw on right now. Got some blocks, got most of the tools I'm going to need. Yeah, I've got a lot of food, which is going to be necessary. So let's hop in here and see where this portal drops us. Ah, perfect. It connects to the old portal. That is exactly what I wanted. Now, I gotta find that the Nether Fortress again. I can't quite remember. I just think that it was... I guess I didn't leave myself much of a choice here, did I? Yes, that is what I'm looking for. That is exactly what I'm looking for. Hi, little baby zombie piglin thing. Have no idea. Like I said, it's been a while, my friend. It's been a little bit. And this brings me into it. Okay, so I still have all of my barriers set up for wither skeletons. We might even get a second wither skeleton skull out of this, which would be nice. But I'm actually just here for blazes. I need a whole bunch of blaze rods. So that's what we are hunting for. There we go, we've got a handful of them. Really? Okay, well that gave me 3, which I don't think is quite enough, but that was rude of you two. Also, I got a question on one of the previous videos, or it might have been on one of the shorts, I can't quite remember. Someone asked me about the mod that I use to get my mobs to move the way they do. All of my mobs have kind of different animations to them. And you can see it you can kind of just see it in how this zombie piglin is static. It's called, I think, Fresh Animations. If I remember, I'll put a link down in the description to this video. It doesn't change anything of the mods. It doesn't make them react any different. All it does is that it makes them look a bit nicer while they're moving. And I think that's quite nice. Less staticky, less boring default Minecraft. Come down here, you coward. Ow. Got him. 7. 7 should be enough. That'll give me 21 bits. That'll make it 21 Eyes of Ender. I need at most 12 for the portal. Hi there, Mr. Wither Skeleton. At most 12 for the portal, so that'll be 9 extra. I think that's enough. That should be enough. If I find any more, I'll stick around a little bit, but I think I've got most of what I need. That's a skull. That's our second wither skeleton skull. Perfect. We are 2/3 of the way to a wither boss fight, which we will not be doing in this video. No, I think we're doing enough. I heard that. I think we're doing enough in this video already. As it is, we don't need a wither boss fight as well. I think. Just my opinion. This is the whole part of the fortress that I can't get to. I have no idea. It looks like it might be 2 fortresses that have merged together. And I just can't get to the other one. Ah! Ow! Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can keep that fortress. I've got what I need. I'm getting out of here. I guess I'm not quite getting out of here. There are a couple more blazes that I will... Oh, hello. This isn't fair. I just want to fight the blaze. Really? Ghast? Really? There you go. Oh, it's nice having a strong bow. Alright, I think my exit is over here. Don't see too much trouble on my way out. No, no, no? Great. Let's get out of here, my friends. Yeah, I hear you, Blaze. Unfortunately, I am going to have to go back to the Nether in this video, but we'll get to that. First, my friends, we have what we need to make some more of these. So I've got 3 currently. I need at least 12 to make the thing work. I'm going to be able to make... I actually ended up with 11 blaze rods, so let's go ahead and pop that. Hi! Okay, you are interrupting me, but that is okay. Actually, you know what? I will take some sea pickles. I have a lot of emeralds, so let's take some sea pickles. Yeah, I'll take the dye, because that dye I don't need to make. Give me the flowers. I don't need the moss or the puzzle. I'll take the lily pads, just because why not? Yeah, now I need to figure out how and where to put this stuff. Now I have absolutely no idea what happened to the actual wandering trader, but his llamas are very upset. And ow, ow, leave me alone. They are taking their frustrations out on me. I didn't want to pick that up. Llamas, look at what you're... Stop it! This is... No. 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 Give me those leads. Where's the other lead? Stop! There's the other one. Stop it. Stop it. Well, ow! Stop. You're being rude. There. Leave me alone. Okay. Now that they've calmed down, let's go ahead and fix some things here. Slime goes there. That goes there. Alright. What was I saying? They even shot these off? That was so rude. So rude. Anyway. Let's see. I need to make some eyes of Ender. Let's start with 16. That gives me 19. I feel like I'm going to turn 3 more of these. 22. Right? Yeah, that gives me 10 to find the thing. I'll bring the rest. You know what? Let's just... It won't hurt. And if I have extras left over, I can make more Ender chests. That's fine. I need at least one of these because I want to be able to brew a little bit. So I'm going to have to charge a brewing stand with that. Yes, I want to do a little bit of prep. I want to make it easy for myself to get to and from the stronghold, right? Yeah, that thing. And that means setting up a nether pathway. In order to do that, I actually need to come back into the nether, and I'm just going to go all the way to the top until I start hitting bedrock, and then I'll come down a little bit more. And I'm going to set up some nether portals fairly close to the nether ceiling. And that should be good. Now, I know you're not supposed to be digging straight up in the nether, right? Straight up, straight down, those are bad no-goes. But I've got the scaffolding, and should there be any lava come down on me, I can just go down into the scaffolding, and hopefully I should be alright. You know, don't take my word for it. You really should not be following my advice. That was quick. That was really quick. That is bedrock right there, which is perfect. I think, yeah, 118, probably not a terrible place to put a portal. Why is there light? I have no idea. But this is fine. We'll put our new nether portal up here. I'm going to clear out some space, and then we'll break the one down at the bottom so that this one becomes our new primary nether portal connecting to our starter village base area thing. And from here then we will be able to, once we know where the stronghold is, make an easy tunnel to and from. No, that will be safe to travel through, just a straight line, maybe. Maybe it'll have one turn, probably. But yeah, let's do that. Let's finish prep, and then we can go and find that stronghold, my friends. And it does link back to exactly where it needs to. I'm not gonna try and just run around and find a bed. I'm just gonna sleep right here. Okay, so now I can get rid of all of this netherrack, and we can get the last little bits of items and things ready before we set off on our adventure. Find a stronghold. There we go. That is everything that I have the ingredients for right now. So I've got some instant health 2 potions, and I've got some swiftness extended duration potions, which aren't technically necessary, but I think they'll help a lot in just overall maneuverability and regeneration during a dragon fight. So we're not going to use them in this episode. Again, we're fighting the dragon in the next video, but those are good to have with us for now. Now, for the time being, I'm not going to take these with me. I'm going to leave them here. We'll need them for the next video again. The rest of the stuff I think I'm going to keep on my inventory for now. I've got a good amount of food. I've got my weapons and my gear and water buckets and so forth. And I'm going to need to put down a portal when I get to the stronghold. But for now, I think I would like to get somewhere up high before I throw this, or maybe even just here on this bridge, somewhere where I can get a good idea of which direction this Eye of Ender is going to go in. And it goes that way, which is basically straight east. I didn't think that part through. I didn't know what I was expecting it to do, but I was hoping, well, I was not expecting it to fall into the water. So, I'd like it back. Okay, so I've got it back, and it wanted me to go basically straight east, which is in this general direction. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna run a good distance this way. I believe, if I am not too far mistaken, and if I am mistaken, please let me know down in the comments, that you should be able to go, I've got coordinates up in the top, I don't need F3, about 1,000 blocks away from your spawn area before you need to throw your next Eye of Ender. Just because that's the minimum distance that you need to travel before any strongholds can generate. And strongholds can generate in any direction in a radius around your spawn. I believe you get 3 within 1,000, or between like 800 and 1,500. I could be wrong. I'll put the graph up on the screen with you guys. I don't know what the numbers are, so I'm gonna stop talking nonsense, and we're just gonna go until we get to about 1,000 in X, and then I'll throw a second Eye of Ender. 1,000 actually wasn't that far, because there's the little path that brings me to where we built the failure of a spider spawner, and we're just over 1,000, so let's go ahead and throw one, and it's still in that general direction. That's grand. Hey, and we didn't lose it. So I'm gonna go another 400 or so blocks in this general direction, and we'll see what the third throw gives us. Let's go ahead and throw the third one. Oh, it goes back. Still haven't broken one, which is great. Okay, so it went back in this general direction. Please don't tell me that I'm going to have to come and engage with these pillagers. No, okay, we're going that way. Oh, okay, that was our first broken. On the fourth throw, we broke an eye. So let's just get... I'm gonna go to the desert temple and see if we can get, you know, a change in direction. It might be right underneath the desert temple. That could be interesting. Coincidental. Nothing other than that would be interesting. Oh, no. Okay, we're going back this way. So you want to keep trying until it moves down. Then you know, once it aims downward, you know that you're right above it. Oh, come on! That one only lasted like 2 throws. That one went down. And I think it broke. Dang it. Okay. Is this the one that I just threw, or is this the one that... Just stand back and see if another one pops up? I don't think so. Okay, but it was laying on the ground right here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start digging my way down here, and I'm just gonna spiral all the way down. And hopefully, we're gonna... Oh, that was a little too ambitious. And let's see how long it's going to take me to get to this stronghold. I mean, we're really not that far from spawn. 1,300-ish blocks. Not bad at all. There it is. There it is. Okay, we found stone brick. And there is the advancement. I spy... Fantastic. Okay, I think it will always try and focus you on one of these spiral staircases as the quote-unquote entrance. So, interesting stuff. Now, we just get to explore and see. I always break... Hello. Break the iron... Well, I break all of the doors just to kind of get them out of the way. This is a really complex stronghold. A lot of turns and winds, and it's not really spaced out in much of a grid. That's a useless loop. Okay, nothing down here, so I gotta head back up, I think. I think I've seen everything here at the bottom that there is to see. Now, it is possible for the strongholds to generate really wonkily, if that is even a word. All I have left are lanterns, so we're gonna go ahead and use these. But what I mean by wonkily is that they can generate kind of inside of one another. You can have multiples of them generating as one. And if that happens, you're gonna have hallways that intersect in weird ways and directions. I'm gonna break that so that I don't get caught out by it again. And this is an example of wonkiness, right? That's a mine shaft that has just generated... I think it's a mine shaft. Yeah, that looks like a mine shaft that's just generated intersecting the stronghold. Yeah, there goes the mine shaft. And here you see there are a couple of broken up hallways and things. These things can generate really weirdly, and if that does happen, it can be hard to find what you're looking for. I can hear spiders, which is not great. I have, at this point, basically run out of lights. I only have one lantern left to my name, so it might get a little dark from here on out, for which I apologize. But nope, I have been there though. Don't want any of that because I see a lantern. Excuse you, can I please? There we go. I'll take an enchanted golden apple. Nice. I'll definitely take these torches, because they'll be handy to have. Okay, interesting stuff. Yep, that's all mine shaft, which is not what I'm interested in at all. Hey, okay, we found our first item of interest, and it's been about 15 minutes of me in here. So, yeah. This is a library that has an armor trim in it. Very nice, and a piercing. Not too interested in that. But the armor trim's nice to get. The new armor trim that we can add to our list. One we don't have. There should be another chest up here. Yeah. There's another eye armor trim. Power. Nope. Alright. That's really cool. We found a bookshelf library. A bookshelf. Yes, we found a room full of bookshelves. Genius. Whoa. Cobwebs, cobwebs. There we go. Okay, that was interesting. A room of fascination. But not quite the room we're looking for. Not yet, at least. Another staircase that leads to nothing. Now it's kind of exciting to find one of these that is just super wonky, because you never really know what you're gonna find in them, which I love. That's exciting. It's interesting. Here we go. Right off the bat, we break that thing because I do not like silverfish, and there's absolutely no reason for that to exist. But here we go, the portal room. There should, in theory, only be one of these per stronghold, but given how wonky this stronghold is, I wouldn't put it past it that there might be another one. Here you can see that there are 12 slots available. Now it is possible for this portal to generate completely blank and empty. It is also possible, in theory, for it to generate completely filled in and already complete. We, however, got a portal that only has 2 eyes already in place. I'm gonna fill in everything except for the very last one, which we'll do when we're ready to go into this portal in the next episode. For now, though, I need to get back to my base so that we can finish prepping. You know, I need to get the portal set up, and that'll probably be the last thing for this episode. We're probably running very long at this point. Okay, I've got a portal frame in place. I'm going to walk in here, and I'm just going to go ahead and screenshot the coordinates in the top left of my screen, jot those down, divide that by 8, and then I'm going to know exactly what the coordinates in the Nether needs to be for me to come back here. I am going to light this portal, but I'm not gonna go through it. I want this portal to fix and generate exactly where I place it in the Nether. So that means that I need to do this the hard way. I'm gonna go ahead and tunnel up back to the overworld and then walk across the overworld back to my base. I'm not that far off. I'm like 1,200 blocks away from my base, and then we'll go through the Nether to get back here, my friends. Now this should be the portal, right? The location. Where am I? I've dug a tunnel all the way from my main base portal over there to here, and now I guess we go through it and we see if it connects to the stronghold. I hope it does. It does. That's fantastic. My friends, that is glorious, and I think it is a successful enough note for us to end the episode on. I really hope you've enjoyed this one. I've had a blast. We've done a lot. It's taken a while, and again, I'm really sorry that this episode is 3 weeks late. Life. Anyway, in the next episode, which hopefully won't be late, we are fighting the Ender Dragon. My friends, I hope you're ready. I don't think I am, but we're gonna give it a shot. Until then, my friends, I hope you all have an absolutely brilliant one.